Um, yeah, so please let us know how the live broadcast worked tonight. We're trying to stream to YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram tonight. Trying to find a good platform to use that will allow us to stream to multiple platforms at the same time. Let us know how the video and audio quality is. We're still trying to work out some tech issues.
Say goodnight to Instagram.
If you're tuning in on Instagram, we're about to call it good night for tonight. So thank you for tuning in.
Switching to Twitter and YouTube.
If you want to continue watching the broadcast, please switch over to my profile on Twitter or tune in to my YouTube channel if you want to continue watching. But thank you guys for tuning in on Instagram. And if you're still watching on Twitter and YouTube, then yeah, keep the comments coming. Let us know how the video quality is. We're working out some lighting issues, camera issues. Trying to find a streaming software that will run smoothly on multiple platforms. The SpaCast is a fairly new production, so if any of y'all do that type of work or have your own podcast, then yeah, let me know what equipment that you have tried out and what works well for you, and what couple suggestions that you might have on what we can use for our SpaCast. We do have to keep in mind that we have electrical here that's around water, and the equipment has to be durable and be able to take moisture and steam and being around water. But yeah, if you have any helpful hints, I'm all ears on anything that will help make this a smoother and more professional broadcast for everyone.
So on Instagram, you have to go vertical. You can't go sideways.
Oh, I've been sideways on Instagram all night, apparently. So
next time we know that now.
Next time we'll work through the camera issue. So yeah, kind of interesting. I guess I was leaning over and didn't know it on Instagram. What was I going to say? Yeah, so if you are tuning in on Twitter or YouTube, then please leave comments.
Gina Darling just started following you. She's fairly popular.
Gina
Darling.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Gina, for following me on Instagram. I mean, I know some ladies, don't like to, follow or comment on other competing profiles, but I kind of think of it as, yes, we're in the same business and we are competition to each other to some degree, but I'm more of the philosophy that, we all sink or swim together, and if I come across something that I think might be a good opportunity not only for myself but for some of my bestie friends, then I share the info. I want everyone to be successful, everyone to succeed. I think there's nothing wrong with being nice, and in fact, I think we may need a little more nice on a lot of the social media platforms. So please, hey, if I reach out to you with something I think might be a good idea, for some possible work or collaboration, then that's what it is. Just take it at face value. That's me trying to be nice and help out my friends. But yeah, I've been fortunate to be on some other people's podcasts. I've been on Joe Pietaro's Muscle Sports magazine show that he has 3 times a week on his Instagram channel. I have been on Uncle John. I don't know if you're tuning in, Uncle John. Hello. I've appeared on a couple of different podcast series and silliness channels with Uncle John. He has his Outcast, his bodybuilding, and his guy talk channels out on YouTube. They all kind of cover slightly different topics. So I mean, you can find one of the two channels that will probably have something that you'd be interested in watching. So definitely go follow one, and if not all of his YouTube channels. But yeah, I will be putting these podcasts out there on YouTube, either as a live recording or as something recorded and pushed out to YouTube later. I'll put it out on Twitter. Twitter was my original social media platform. It's where I started gaining a lot of my social media followers. So thank you if you've been one of my Twitter followers. You're some of the OG fans, some of my first fans that I had when I started this whole thing back in 2019, 2020 time frame. So yeah, Twitter was first. Instagram came shortly after we started the Twitter, and Instagram has probably been growing the best out of all the platforms. I think it hits the demographics for my followers better than maybe some of the other ones. I do have Facebook. Have not put a lot of stuff out there on Facebook. A lot of the fake posts by a fake persona have originated on Facebook, so I have kind of stopped a lot of activity right now on Facebook for that reason. I don't want to put anything out there that might be the subject of thievery or any backlash on Facebook. So I've pretty much stopped Facebook posts for now. But yeah, hit up my Twitter, hit up my Instagram, hit up my YouTube channel. Probably of the three, I would appreciate YouTube the most. I'm trying to gain some followers out there, so I will be able to do more SpaCast, more podcasts, more different types of videos. But the more followers I get, the higher up, I'll be in their algorithm, be able to get more people to view the videos, get more fans, get more positive vibes out there for us ladies in the busty modeling industry. I know we take a lot of flack for not doing a certain type of work. This is the assumption.
Find all your links on your website at my links.
You can find all of the links to my social media platforms on my website, thegiannalifestyle.com. I have a My Links section that will feature all of the most current, latest links to all of my platforms. There is a Gianna's Girlfriend section that has the bios and social media links for my bestie modeling friends, my beautiful friends. There's a blog section. You'll find different blog posts out there. A lot of it, can be grumblings about what's going on the social media platforms. There's a fairly lengthy post out there where we had to respond and reply to a letter that we got from the IRS regarding some business expenses, and we got a response back to them, and we were actually able to deduct some plastic surgery expenses as a business expense because it is related to the type of business that I'm in. So we were able to get, cite court cases and, precedents and different things. Hubby was able to do some fantastic research and get that put together. So I don't know if all of the details are out there on my website. Most of them are, but if you need that type of documentation, let me know. We would be happy to kind of discuss your situation and see if it was similar to ours and share documentation for you if it's going to help you also be able to save on your taxes, keep more of your hard-earned income, and not give it to the evil IRS.
Gotta keep it legal. Gotta keep it legal.
Gotta keep it legal. I mean, we were confident that we were able to deduct those expenses. We had receipts and we had evidence as to why we were taking those deductions, and we were able to send all that into the IRS, and they gladly accepted it. And knock on wood, we have not had any other issues with any other tax years where we took similar expenses as business deductions. So yeah, I mean, if you're wondering how we know all of this, I've been working in the accounting field, in the business arena for 20 plus years. Heavy has also been working, at various companies with his job. He owned his own business at one point. So I mean, we're more attuned to maybe the business side of things, and some models like, this isn't just fun and games for us. This is a legitimate business. So yeah, we take things seriously. So business deductions, IRS, thievery of our
Copyrighted material.
Thievery of our copyrighted material, which is thievery of our business income.
Which reports the FBI.
The potential income that will not come our way, that will go somewhere else because they're using copyrighted images. I know my images are copyrighted. I think some of the other photography work that has been stolen is also copyrighted.
Trademark.
And it's copyrighted, it's trademarked, it's on someone else's profile, so it's theft, loss of business income. You're impersonating as someone else. You're stealing their body. You did not put in the work, the expense, the time, the effort into looking that way. Modifying your body, exercising, tanning, whatever you're doing, getting the outfits,
spending $125,000.
Getting, the photography work done. If you're doing it, with a professional photography, to try to get some quality photos, those aren't cheap. These are all time and money that these girls have spent, and someone is just snatching these photos off of somebody's social media profile and changing the images and using it as their own.
Each one is a $200,000 fine.
Oh, hubby says each theft is a $200,000 fine. So that this chick is, racking up a pretty hefty fine. If it's ever tracked down and prosecuted, which there is an ongoing effort to have that happen
with the FBI.
With the FBI here in the U.S. So if it has to go international, then so be it. We believe the person that is perpetrating these thefts is in the UK, somewhere near London. We have an idea of who we might think is one of the people that's behind this. We can't say who it is, obviously. It's kind of an ongoing investigation, research kind of thing. But we have an idea of who we might think this person is that's behind the fake profile. So yeah, we're still investigating posts and gathering evidence. So if you see anything out there that looks suspicious, then let me or let Tammy the realtor know. She's been tracking this longer than I have. So hi Tammy, if you're tuning in or watching this later. But yeah, Tammy's been tracking this. The guy that runs Wikipedia, he's been tracking this. I don't know as long as Tammy, but for quite a while, longer than I have. I'm kind of the new one that's kind of jumped on, the mafia trying to take down this person. So yeah, if you notice anything, let one of us know. Let Wikipedia know. Let me know, or let Tammy Realtor know.
Says hello from your
Global Moose. Where are you tuning in from, Moose?
Turning in from Twitter.
Hey, good. That means Twitter's up and running. Yay! We've had a little bit of a technical glitch the last couple of times with the Twitter feeds. I'm glad it's actually up and running. I heard they had kind of
the servers crashed.
Their servers crashed earlier today when they were trying
from Washington, D.C.
Oh, well, hi, Moose. Hopefully I'm staying out of trouble and you're not watching me.
They have a lot of thermals in Washington, D.C.
A lot of thermals.
The hot air.
Ah, hot air. Sorry, got to take a drink. I'm getting hot here in the spa. If you didn't tune in at the beginning of the broadcast, we didn't get the spa up and running for a few minutes before we started broadcasting like we
now
normally
it's
do.
working.
So it was a little chilly when I first got in, which y'all probably would have enjoyed. But
what's it like in Washington, D.C., huh?
What's the weather like in Washington, D.C.? Shouldn't be too bad right now. I visited that area in July. It was so freaking humid. I called it air you can wear. Because, I mean, it felt like you were walking outside into a sauna. I mean, it was just like...
He says it's hot, and I don't like the heat.
Oh, Moose, it can't be that bad. If you've been there for a while, you should be used to it. If it's that bad, come to Texas. It's usually not quite as humid.
With the main light gold air you can wear. You thought that was funny. Yes, it's hot. I don't like the heat. Or Global Moose. Where might you see moose?
Moose?
Moose.
Square. Moose and Square. Boris and Natasha.
How'd you get your name, Global Moose?
Yeah, how did you pick that social media name? Is Moose a nickname?
Or something you can look out the window and see.
Or did you grow up somewhere where there was a lot of moose? You say moose, I think of like Alaska. You know, Canada, somewhere in the Pacific Northwest. Was actually lived out in the Pacific Northwest for 2.5 years. Beautiful part of the country.
People made fun of him in elementary school, calling him Moose.
Moose. Oh, well, don't feel bad, honey. When I was in elementary and junior high, people called me Stork. I was very tall, thin, gawky, lanky. When you... I did not have these when I was in high school. So yeah, they called me Stork.
The whole cafeteria laughed, so I turned a negative into a positive, which is what you're supposed to do.
Good for you. Yeah, I mean, I got called Stork was like the predominant nickname that I got called. I thought, well, it could probably actually be something much worse. I'm all legs and no body, okay? Well, I'm tall and thin and have really long legs. How is that a negative? But yeah, I still keep in touch with a few of my high school roommates, and I must say a lot of them have changed over the years. Let me just keep it at that. And, I've changed, a lot since high school, but yeah. But good for you. How to take something that could be, at the very least, embarrassing, at the very worst, a traumatic event in a young guy's life, and trying to turn it into something positive. So there you go. Rock on, Moose.
19 minutes.
19 minutes still. I guess
oh my goodness, we're getting inundated.
We're getting moths and mosquitoes and all sorts of interesting stuff that are kind of attracted to the lights that we have going on. But yeah, I mean, it's been an hour plus already tonight, guys. If you didn't get tuned in until late, then definitely tune in again next week. Same time.
Without the technical
8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time for my SpaCast. Never know when I might have a guest show up.
Probably will next week.
I'm trying really hard to get somebody lined up as a guest for next week's broadcast, so please tune in.
Two ladies on that would...
Again, we will be trying to broadcast on my YouTube channel, to Twitter, and also on Instagram Live. That's kind of where the SpaCast originated, and I know a lot of you tune in there for the very first original broadcast. But yeah, keep tuning in. Follow all my social media profiles. If you look for the name Gianna Woods, you will find me. It was Twitter being my first social media profile that I set up. I think my username out there is Gia Woods. I don't think I could get Gianna Woods, as my username, but I still think you can find me if you search for Gianna Woods.
I'll go to your website.
You'll see my photo. You'll see my photo on the profile. If you're in doubt where to tune in, go to my website, giannalifestyle.com. I have all my social media links there, so if you're planning on tuning in on your favorite platform, you'll know what profile to look for and what profile to tune into. So thank you for tuning into my SpaCast. Have a spa-tastic evening, and I will talk to you again next week. Bye, guys.